Okay, what I have here is an interesting thing going on. At my kitchen counter, we've had them before, but they're always bigger. Usually they show up in the spring. I'm talking about ants. After the spring, we usually don't see them, but as you can see, we have quite a few here. If you look there, how tiny they are. You can see my finger. Very, very small ants. And they seem to be coming out of this corner over here, where the counter comes together, and heading over this way. Very small. But what I've always been using on ants for a lot of years lately is a stuff called Terro ant killer. And as you can see, you put a couple drops of this clear liquid on here, which is a bait and a poison in it. It's supposed to take it back to the nest, and then every one of the nests will eat it, and more will come out, come and get it, and it eventually slowly poisons them and kills the nest of ants. So I believe it works. I've used it for a number of years now. As you can see, they really gather around it. They love this stuff. And it's worked before. It has reduced the amount of ants we ever see anymore. But these fellas here have been very persistent. And right now, unending, because it's been several days. But I believe this Terro ant killer will eventually take care of the nest. You just have to be patient. And here again, as you can see, the ants are very small. I don't think I've ever seen any that small before in the house. Usually they're a little bit bigger, about twice that size. And the liquid is just on little pieces of cardboard we cut out. It has like a glazed finish to it so that it doesn't soak in. You need something that is resistant. Also, you'll find your Terro ant killer box comes with ones already attached in the back that you can take right off the box and use. So I always recommend this to people. And this is just a tip. Anybody has any troubles, give this a trial. You gotta be patient, give it time to work. Sometimes it takes several days. And what I found is, like, way back in the old days, I forget the brand name of them, but they were called little round tins. And they were called ant traps. And I remember having them, always trying them, and the ants would even actually walk right around them, where they will go in one hole to one side and out the other, and they never paid a bit of attention to it. But I'll tell you, when you put these drops down where ants are, they just go crazy over this stuff. And they just glue right onto it right away, and they just get around like a big feeding trough. So that's my video on my big ant activity here for now, and I'm hoping that it shouldn't take too much longer to get this abated. I don't think it will. It usually always works good for us. So that's my tip for this video, and I'm not pushing a product. I'm just putting this out there as a good possibility for you to give it a try and showing you right here how it works. Best to all of you, and take care, and God bless.